Huh? Yeah, that's better. Okay, now take the headphones off. Yeah. Put them over here. Put them on the mower. Atta boy. Okay, next. Alright. Now we can do it this way, I suppose. Hang on. There. Oh, hang on. Now we're gonna stick this now. I say, boy, where'd you go? Hey, do you want to ride your bike for a while? Yeah. Okay, wait, get away from the door. Don't want you coming through there no more, okay? Yeah. Jeez. You want to run around with that. It comes back here when you're done. And you stay out where I can see you. Okay, Hot Rod. Evil Knievel. Come on, wait, where you go, Willie? Go, out. There you go. Show everybody how you ride. And that's it. Just loves running around. Making it sound like one of them Kawasaki things. Okay. Let's do it this way today. I'll throw you up on top of the wood pile, because we're not coming to this yet. Untangle you. Ooh, look at that. Miles and miles. I hate that humming. I truly, truly do. Okay. Of course, you can't see what you can see. I can only guess. So what we're going to do is split that wood that I got at least in half and put it in the old wood pile. Shorten this one more. Just in case somebody goes up these stairs. You're going to fall down, go boom. Tangled up in the wire. Alright. Okay, that's looking good. Okay. That's an electric bike. You don't have the noise like that. It won't make noise. Slimy. yesterday, I had no air in any of the tires. So when I went to pull it up the ramp, freaking heavy. Alright. Ready? Okay. Willie, I hate that noise. You mind? If you want to make the noise, go up by the telephone pole. And you're more than welcome to make all the noise you want. It's not under my feet. Holy. What did they say? Go over by the telephone pole, make all that noise. Not there. You've been giving Granny some grief this morning too. I don't get a lot of grief out of lippy little kids. Ugh, gross. So I can see you. Up to the telephone pole and back. Atta boy. Holy jeez. Not that way. I can't see you there. Hey, come here. Do you want a timeout? Then go that way. Alright? So I can see you. You friggin' bear running around out here. More than one, actually. Huh. He's gotta learn to listen. Sitting there. I gave him a couple of years years to clean this up. And as you can see, it won't be long before it starts turning punky. And then we'll just have a rotting mass out there. That's why. Alright, let's do this. Get rid of this one first. Still no worries. This isn't very pleasant. This is a good one. This wood here is not very good wood. It's poplar. And it'll end up, it's all wet and then it burns fast. It's like spring or early fall wood. Okay. One. No playing around in here, though, okay?
Yeah.
Alright, careful. Huh? It's cracked. Split is actually. So what's Grandpa doing here? What am I doing? No, it's not the answer. What am I doing?
Looking.
Yeah, but what am I doing to the wood?
Cutting.
Huh?
Looking.
Splitting it, yeah. On my toe. I haven't done that in a while. That's heavy. Alright, let's turn this around. How's that working out with nets? Let's see. Here we go. Oh, you hear that noise? Not in the garage, Willie. Come on. Oh, here comes the old woman now. Is that where you got it?
Oh, where's the elbow for? There it is. I found it.
That a boy. You're hungry? You wait till I'm done.
Yes.
And I'll go in with you. For a break, okay? Alright. Be long. He's over here.
I got a bear up here. Poor Storm giving him a hard time. Here's he come out to see and I'll put him on the leash. And we'll have an early
That's
lunch.
not his leash.
Oh shoot, I wasn't thinking. They all different sizes?
No, well they are. They all
Yeah.
fit each guy, but
I know, not thinking.
yeah, I know.
That towel, I should have washed it. What?
Oh yeah. Hey,
What?
Leo.
Oh. Yeah, okay, we're gonna have an early lunch in a minute. Let me pick up a hat here. Okay. There. We'll go over here, take it for a little walk, and then we'll go for lunch.
Go up by the mailbox.
Let's go to the mailbox. Is there mail?
Yeah. Well, just keep going at it. Tomorrow we go to the city. Yay! Earlier, cutting this stuff up, maybe a month or 2 months ago, there was a lot of these big white, like mealworms or something in there. What's that? I don't think I'm going to do any more right now. If I don't do this, the little fella's going to end up getting into trouble. And I don't want to see that. Oh, great. Okay. Oh. Oh. Doggy wants in. The storm is awful rough on poor Bear. And Bear's going to take a round out of him pretty soon. He's getting bigger. Alright, let's throw that here. What's that? There's an earthworm on there. Alright, we'll load this up. Go over to the other woodshed. And that'll be it. Yeah. Stepped in a big pile of bear poop. Bear poop? Yeah.
It's a Jeep. Come on, over here. Come here. Come here. Over here. Let's sit. Let's sit. Over here. Here. Here, let's sit. Watch my feet with that bike. I don't trust you. 10 feet near me. Here.
Put it up against where it belongs.
Go put it by the snow blower, please.
Oh,
There. See? There, look. Over there. There.
where you going, Bear? No.
No. Bear.
Come on.
Come see Mom.
Bear, come on.
Come here.
Come on, out.
Come here. Come here. Really?
Out.
Come here.
Out. Go see Mom. Come on.
Come here. Come
Go
here.
see Mom. You're not going in.
I just want to see.
Let's go.
Come here.
We're going.
you will before you're tripping. Okay, come here. Come here. I just want you to get used to this. Yeah, good boy. Yeah, good boy. Come on up. Come on. Good boy. Yeah. Good boy. Good boy. It's okay. It's okay. You're not going in the gym. No, not today. It's okay. Okay.
He's away.
We're going to take you for lunch tomorrow, and then we're going to go see Daddy. Okay?
Yeah.
After lunch. Maybe we'll go, I don't know, maybe Blue Canoe, maybe? Maybe.
Well, that's again far away.
Yeah, well, it's not in town. No. That's good.
What the hell here?
Those boots are full of crap. Not in the house. Leave them outside the cubby hole or here. They go everywhere. Where's your ball? Where's your ball and
The ball in the glove is back.
okay, come here. Where are you going? Yeah. It's full of, you know what? You're dirty. We don't want it all over the place.
Sit here.
I did get him to do a little bit of
See the bar. Is that the one you stepped in? Or about the
I
other
don't
one?
know.
Let me see your other foot. Yeah. Hard to tell.
Yeah. I had him wipe up there too, but
That ain't enough.
remnants, yeah. If you just froze the bottom, but no, there's a big amount, like it looks like a dog
oh man. You love them, but holy jeez. With the girls, you got to watch her 10 times closer. Willie, you got to just keep an eye on him and make sure he doesn't vanish. He does that. And the baby, the two of us got to watch him pretty close. Whoa. All the time. Okay. Of course. Let's go to the old shed. Alrighty. Yep. Just keep piling it in there. Oh, and I gotta get my big 2x8 out of there. Not today. We don't have enough wood. Maybe. I don't know, you probably can't see. Okay, we'll just put you in here. You shouldn't get knocked off. Let me see here. There we go. Well, that's the best as I can see. Okay, let's just load her up. Okay, and I got a coffee. We can do that too. Okay, what's this? A bag of cedar. Extremely long. And anything's way too long, like this piece, I'll just nip it off with a chainsaw. Or not. Maybe the little guy will be more help next year. You're not much help this year. He'll be 5. January, or December. So that'll be good. Hunter. this stuff here will be less than half the weight it is already come spring. Okay. Maybe take it over the hill later. We shall see. I don't know, it's not very warm out. It was 6 degrees when I came out just a little while ago. And just about done. There. I was just checking to see. The little fella come out here. Stepped in this friggin' poop too. Holy jeez. There we go. That's another little bit. And we don't have to do nothing with the board yet. There. Whew. Let's go back up and just take a quick peek at what's left. Let's sit there and have a coffee. Whoa! Well, just made it. Hey. Oh. I gotta get my breath here. What's that guy doing up there? Oh, there's all three of them. Yeah. My son made that. And it's always falling apart on us, so best thing to do is drag it out here. Say goodbye to it. So this is coming. There's another wagon load for sure right there. But some of it's going to have the chainsaw done to it. But that piece is two pieces right there. Another two pieces. Another one. Too many. Then there's that big one over there laying there. And another one. I had this all cleaned up. Laying out in the field here. And then finally, enough's enough, and you have to get on the case. Well, I was good at cleaning it up. And like 2 years later, who's doing it? Me. Oh well. This is back where the line. I gotta go down there. I have a road that I built down there, and it's starting to get overgrown again. I've got a couple of trees that are hung up, so I don't want to go in there too badly. So let's get in there with a big enough piece of equipment that I can knock it over. Now, just have a stopping right here. I'm going to have a little bit of coffee, and I'll set you up, and I'll explain what I would like to do here. This is for Tony, because he's offered to help, but there is quite a bit of work involved here. So my idea here is, I've got an extra bench like that one there. I would like to make 4 holes and make a little roof over this little area in here. So when me and the old lady are out here walking dogs, sometimes we get caught in the rain. This is the furthest part away. This is the furthest place away from the house, except for those trees straight ahead on the other side of that field. And we won't be out here if it's like a torrential downpour for the last 3 or 4 hours, but sometimes when the weather clears, you come out here and it's okay. And then all of a sudden the clouds roll in real quick, then it's not so okay. That, and then I get the little roof here. Then we can have I don't know, and it's going to be made out of 8-foot lumber. So we got 4 big posts to put in the ground. Those are treated. We'll throw some gravel in the bottom. Maybe even go swipe that off the road before it goes in the ditch. Pack the bottom of the holes with it. Figure out how much foam I need. I'll go buy some of that foam. And then we can whip up a roof. And then figure out how to, what kind of a roof to put on it. I got a little bit of metal, but not enough. And I want to make it simple, so like a lean-to. But anyway, and this is about the only vehicle that can fit through here. A quad might. But I don't want those guys ripping around on my property because they just rip it up. They go through the hayfield, make a big freaking mess out of that. You know. And there is a ton of dead wood in this little patch here between the 2 fields. I like to come in and, if I not clean it totally up, knock the stuff that's dead down and just let it rot into the ground. Jeez, this coffee tastes good out here. Yeah. And the thermos, no doubt. I'd read what it says on the bottom, but I'll lose my coffee. I always put the lid on it. Oh, frig, I shouldn't have looked. Made in China. Now, I didn't pay a lot of money for this thing. The idea of this thing was put a can of soup in it or something for work. And If this thing here was made in North America, it'd probably be about 70 or 80 bucks. Made in China, $5.99. Cheap. Boy, the whole freaking world's going crazy. What the hell do you want a goddamn oar for? We just don't learn, do we? Just not very smart. And it's never gonna change. I can't believe how corrupt Canada's government is. That's freaking amazing what this freaking guy's getting away with. Anyway, I don't want to get myself worked up over that idiot. There we go. Now we'll go back, we'll wash the little fella's boots off. That's a chore. Glad Pongo's gone, because now there isn't a ton of poop all over the place. We're talking quite a bit. Okay, let's fire this puppy up. Oh, I'm getting tired. Okay. Yeah, we don't need to have it ripping right, do we? Cut along. So somewhere right around here. Go 8 feet by 8 feet by 8 feet. 64 square feet. Good enough. Now that's the edge of the property right there. So we'll go back towards the mailbox. Get an idea how wide it is, and it's about a mile long, 1.6 kilometers. And I'd have to measure it to find out what it is. From that tree line over there, down this way. Alright. Love to know it one more time. Isn't that beautiful? This is looking due east. It's where the sun comes up over there. That is south. That's west. And north is behind me. But that There's the blackberries. The only path I got left open. There should be a trail through here. Another one through here. But maybe I'll tackle that in the spring. Get the little hedge trim around there. Things left in there. Now, see that little camp through the trees there? That's the property line going this way. Oops, I didn't want to go this way. It's rough. Boys are deer hunting over here. Okay, let's go wash the kids' rubber boots. Little guy makes my head spin some days. Now, oh good, I'm in far enough. There. Off with the head. Set. I'll probably have to take him out one more time. The little fella, that is. And maybe we'll go in the Jeep. What time is it here? Ooh, it's high noon. Okay, let's do the boots so we can get them back in the house. And maybe let's go. I'll tell the old lady I'm going over the hill and see what she says. If she starts to howl, well, that's the end of that. Let's get these boots. This old welcome mat. I'm gonna have to stick this one somewhere else. Okay. Oh, forgot my coffee. Ah, hell. Alright. Good enough. Alright. Gonna have to take that around. Yeah, I just gotta go to take a look around the corner here for a sec. Alright. Oops. Pick this up. There. I can drip dry right there. Okay. I'm going to take a quick trip over the hill, be right back. Yay! Okay. Let's go. This is for you, Alan. I don't know if we'll get down over here again. She's pretty wet. Oh. And tomorrow, off to the city, and it's just supposed to be summer, kind of. Wow. Okay. On seatbelt. Turn the radio off. What was it? Heated steering wheel, heated seat. Where's the radio? Okay, muted. Alright. Oh. Oh. Close the doors. Perfect. Alright, we're gonna put this damn thing now. If I hold on to it, it's going to be a pain to drive. And if I hook it up, you could only see forward. Let's just go. Hell with it. So, I don't know. I can't see very good here, I guess. Let's put the window down. Made that bad out now. It's 11. Okay, let me put you in my... I gotta put this big battery in my pocket, so I just have the phone to do, or the camera to play with. Alright, let's do it like that. Yeah, that's pretty good. There's our lilac bush. And we had a ton of branches down below. And I asked my young fella, what the hell happened to that? Oh, I guess Pongo was, turned it into mincemeat. I wasn't too happy over that. Here we go. And I'll take you down and we'll show you the 2 signs we put up. And we got one more to go. And if I don't forget, maybe I'll do it now. So, behind the garage ended up in here, some of it. And I got a couple of 4x4s or 6x6s in there. I'm not sure how long they are. 10-footers would be nice. And here we go. Now the reason why that sign is cockeyed is because I had to do it that way because the wife says it wasn't straight. But I had a level on it. Oh well. This is Eris's orchard. The orchard being on this side. And our good friends up the road made this for my granddaughter for Christmas last year. And the year before that, look at that. Anyway, Max got his, or Willie got his, and we'll see his sign in a minute. I've been wanting to go in here and clean up these lower branches along here, but I just never seem to have the time. You see there's a lot of dead wood in there too. And I forgot the cave camera, so we might have to make another trip down here. So. And we don't want to go too fast. Oh, we get one tire that says it's flat. I get that tire this evening. I got to go back up to the signpost to get Ted to help me change it out. I got some burdocks along here I got to get dug out too. It's disappeared, I see. Maybe it's in the next one. That freaking stuff, man, I'm telling you. It was right around here, I thought. Oh, good, it's gone. Oh, there it is. It's gone, but not forever. Now, I usually go to the right here. Let's try it through the left. See what happens. And if you got good eyes, you might spot a flag over there. That's the edge of the property where we were sitting up there with the, well, I could probably get around here. It's a workout. And there's a big hill there. Huge hill. No, this way you gotta back it up twice. There we go. Beautiful. If I came through here when I felt younger, which might not be very often now, I could just take dead trees and just fall them so they could lay down, and then they could rot faster and supply more nutrients to the other trees so that they would grow faster and bigger and stronger. Now, all kinds of freaking trees in there. Some big ones too. But I don't want to log something like that off. I don't want to ruin, well, you know what this ends up being. It's my Nick's inheritance, I guess. Whatever he does to it. I can tell you, my great Aunt Lucy's house was always nice. The lawn was mowed. She passed away, a grandson moved in. He's got a skidder parked in the front yard. And just piles of slash everywhere. Oh, there's Bear. Bear. Are you hiding behind the tree? Hey! What are you doing there? Yes, I gotta get the mower down there too. Right there, about where the camera's pointing. I gotta tighten it up. The fence, I'm not sure exactly how to go about it. I could run a wire through it and then a stick through the wire and twist it up, but that could take a month to get enough wraps on it to pull it tight. Not sure yet. And I did have a trail up the side of this thing where I could get the mower up. So we'll take a look at that too. So now I want to get a little bit more serious here because I'm running out of time. This will be the last big project before winter. Cut 2 big pieces off the end, each one about 3 feet long maybe, and then cut about a 10-footer, and then cut the rest of those things into about 15-inch rounds. Get it all up to the house, and get the first 3 pieces I cut off up underneath those pines or spruce trees or whatever the hell they are up at the house. And then I could shave the log. That'll help. Draw it out and then make it nice to sit on. And the rest of it is for kindling for the rest of my days. Well, we'll see. I've mowed around both sides of it pretty good, and I even took the weed whacker down here. I just got this little bush in the way, but that's nothing. And that'll be, I just have to go and grab I'll split those rounds and then I'll stack them in underneath the garage here in the back there, where I just cleaned up. Bang, bang. Then, when I need kindling, I'll just go grab a couple of rounds and just split it with the splitter. Does that work for you? Works for me. You can see the odd deer trail going through here too. I see them crossing here all the time. I see there's still a few apples in that tree over there. And if we're lucky today, we'll see that bear that's been pooping all over the place here. Oh, you know, watch out for the mud here. Stay to the right. You can hear it squishing. And here's the other sign we put out. The little feller. Will's Way. It just seems to be that's the way it is. Always Will's Way. He's a unique little guy. Oh well, I can see the water on the road here. That tree's got to come down pretty quick. Every time you come down here, there's another branch or two laying there. But those things, when they hang over like that, you got to be really careful when you cut them, because if they split, I can't remember what you call it, but they split all the way up, and they can become really dangerous. Because when they're bent over like that, there is so much tension on it, whether it's compression or it's the other side. Now you could see where we are if you took the time to look on Google Maps and looked up Sheepy Hollow in New Brunswick, that is. And you could see how the road twists and turns, and then maybe you'll be able to figure out where we are all the time when I come down here. It gets you a little bit more familiar with how this property's laid out. Now, right here, I was thinking about putting a sign right there on that old birch for here. There's a nice little pool here that wouldn't take a lot of work. For Max. But I need some help here on what to name it. So his name is Maximilian, but we're going to keep it short because we don't want a 30-foot sign. Just Max's Pond or any place along here. Or Max's Creek. It's actually Jim Creek. See how it's more open? The size of that freaking rock. You don't realize how big the rocks are until you start driving through here. In the different seasons where you get to see them. So we call this like the first landing here. It's where you can turn around. Ugh. Nick cleared this little section out here. I give it to maybe this year, I don't know. Well, let's see. Anything here? No. Every time I come down here, I probably tell you that I've seen a bear here. But we'll just creep along. Have a little scouting. And that little clearing that I went through, you can spot that on the Google Map or Google Earth. You know, he's cut a little bit in here, but look at how dense those trees are in there. It just blots out the sun. And everything in there is not much thicker than a baseball bat or more than a... So you'd have to do a fair amount of thinning. Which wouldn't be bad if you had a use for some of those smaller pieces of wood, like a temporary fence or something. Oh yeah, I was going to bring a shovel, but another day we'll bring the little fella down here and start working on seeing if we can dry this road up here. Now that log that's up on the bench, it came out right here. And I don't know, man, that farmer, man, he was in here, got it cut, and out. And I didn't even know he was down here until he come back. And that was part of the deal of having the hay. Now, if he could fix in the bigger field that's up on the top, there you go. Oh, right into the sun there, Alan. Then he'd have more hay. Not much more, but more. Isn't that beautiful? And look at the weather on the other side of that tree. That's coming in from northeast, I think. Now I had a bush hog down here. Now you can see down here. I don't know what you can see, but I know what I'm looking at. I had that all cleared out. And now that the leaves are gone, it's so much easier to see. And then when you go down there, I got it flagged and a trail going in there down to the big deep beaver dam. And you wouldn't believe it, but somebody came into the property and pulled flags down on me. I couldn't freaking believe it. I mean, that's a few years back, but ooh, I don't like this all squishy in here. So right here's where there's the culvert that we put in. Now what would be nice is to find out where this water goes and open it up so that it'll drain a little better over the hill. Then I can get the other side working and we can get rid of all that water that's on the ditch on the right. And it's almost impossible to walk in there. I don't know how the frickin' moose does it. They just tip their head back and away they go. And we got a big bugger of a moose in here that made it through the last hunting season. That's kind of like a emergency meet in the event that these guys don't stop acting foolish. So by the time I get back, hopefully the little fella is having his afternoon nap. But he knows he's going home tomorrow, so he's starting to get a little cocky. He's giving my wife a hard time. No, I don't like that. He won't get away with it with me. Grandfather or not. You're going to lip me off, you better be prepared for what comes next. So we can clean this little bit out of here and just keep working away at it. We have a nice little area here. And straight that way, going down the back of the property, is where it drains out of a place called Pearly Bog. And it's a beautiful, it's bigger than the little creek that we got, more like a stream, but it reminds me of in the mountains where you have swift moving water going down a hill, because this is, well, I don't know, let's see how many feet up we are here. There we go. Initializing. It's 680 feet, so that's 120 feet down below the house, which is straight up that way. But the bottom of the hill, I don't know, that must be like 300 feet. I'll have to try to remember to get the measurement on it. Then we can, well, that water that's coming down the hill behind me, that's why it goes down there so fast, because we're close to the bottom of the hill here. I see that guy can go. Come in here and knock some of these old birches down. This is nice because you can't see down here. I wished I could get a drone for Christmas. But that's a little pricey right now. Oh, there's a deer been rubbing on that. I don't know if you can see that or not. See there, it's rubbed off. It's about 4 feet off the ground. It's all shined up. The top's broke off. Whether that's a moose or probably deer. And they clear cut in here. They didn't leave too much. And I don't know what they were cutting, what they cut. I suspect a lot of hardwoods. And here they cut in through here. But it's down here is where this ditch is, and I'll show you when we get up here what the problem is. And how am I going to deal with it? No matter how much I fix this side of the road up, if I can't get a place to make that water drain on the outlet of that culvert, I'm wasting my time. Because it'll never drain out of here fast enough. Oh, where's that tree? Where's the big guy? That's not it, that's a cedar. Now watch where I'm going here. I don't want to rip up this road any more than it is. But there's a ditch down in there with a little bit of water running in it from this side, but all the water that ends up on the road is on the other side. Let me see. So here's the culvert on the upstream side. If you look carefully, you can see the water is moving. But then when you start coming down here, the water keeps getting higher and higher. High enough that it's coming out onto the road right there. And I want to get rid of that. So I have to work here. It would be great if I had that tractor and the excavator. Then I could just dig it out. But, and there it's right here, it's all swampy looking. See, that's swamp grass there. And that's a cedar. And the cedar likes that wet ground. Oh well. If I can get it out of there, then these things will take off once they dry it up a little better. Oh, there's the... When you come back from the other way, it's hard to spot the Lonesome George. You don't pay attention for it. And we can't come down here in the 4th season because we can't get through the snow. And I'd have to find somebody that's got a vehicle, like a snowmobile or something with tracks that I could actually come down here with. And film it again. That's why I would like to have a drone so that I could fly over this thing, especially in the winter time, so I can see what's in actually here. Especially when all the leaves are off the tree. Trees. See, this is all cedar here. Or the bulk of it is, the big stuff. Don't know what that's worth. But to be honest with you, I don't want to get some freaking bunch of yahoos in here with the big equipment, ripping and tearing away. Now, if my young fella was smart, maybe he could get himself a small sawmill on wheels, so portable, and then he could come down here and knock a tree down, make some boards to sell, whatever, and he could make himself some money. But look at how thick that is. Freaking near need to be a rabbit to get through it. And there's a whole bunch of roads in here, but you can't see them too much anymore. And it's kind of like a herringbone. So if you go on Google Map or Google Earth and you go back in time, you can see where they are. And so what they have is these little, on the herringbones, they'd go up there, and that's how they logged it off, and then pulled it straight back out onto this road that we're on now. Well, tree going right over top of rock. I wish Ventruck would sponsor me one of their machines so that I could advertise it up for them. She gets a pretty rough working in here. Now my young fella went in here and cleaned this up a bit, which makes it kind of nice. It helps the trees to get some of that, all that other stuff out of there. Oop, there's a big old tree. You got to be careful when you're in there doing this kind of stuff. And neither of us really have the skill. Sure, we can knock a tree down most of the time. But the problem is making sure it hits the ground. There we go. So now we're back at this big landing here, and we're facing northwest, and now we'll swing it around. And we're up to 700 feet now. So we come up 20 feet. What the hell did I just get? I gotta be so careful with this down here. It amazes me here, though, actually, that when I look in there, and we're at the top of the ridge, and there's huge freaking stones up here. Now, of course, they're all rounded, or roundish, meaning that they're glacier rocks, I would think. They've been tumbled all the way down here from somewhere else. Yeah, Alan, it's tough. You get older and you get older and you get older and you want to do more and you want to do more. That's why I went learn how to scuba dive when I hit 40 years old. That freaking near killed me. Guy told me, if you can swim across this swimming pool, and it was the width, and it's the largest swimming pool in Edmonton at West Edmonton Mall. I think he said if you go 10 times, 10 or 20, I don't know. I did it, and my arms felt like they were freaking coming off. Now that white, the rock on the left, you can see that sometimes on some of the Google Maps. And this is the culvert that got plugged up when the beavers left the other dam, the big dam, and they came up in here. And there used to be a tree, I think it was just on the other side of the rock on the right, that went over top of the creek that we cut out, and we turned that into kindling. But all of these, or a bunch of these, are dying, so I wouldn't mind knocking the odd one down. And as long as we can keep it drained, the other ones just might recover. Now, I have no idea how big these cedars get if you leave them alone. The ones out west, some of these cedars I remember, they were growing when they signed the Magna Carta like 1,000 years ago. That's how old some of these were. And you could pitch a tent on top of the stump. That's how big it was. Like a family tent. Some of them are pretty big. But, you know, they say that New Brunswick and Maine and this area has been totally logged, clear-cut, something like the equivalent of 7 times already. And you got the freaking Irvings. They were a very big and rich family and company in eastern Canada, all over the freaking place, actually. They're pretty well getting rid of all the old Acadian forest, which is a mixed forest of like this. And they've got tree plantations instead. Oh, there's another tree's gonna fall down on the road in time. But we'll see. And next summer I'm gonna be recovering from a shoulder operation. So hopefully maybe next fall around this time I can start getting back out into the woods and do some stuff. Here's an old trail into the woods, see? So I've cleared out some of these stumps. But when we first came in here and I walked down here, you didn't know that, or it didn't appear that it was all cut off or cut over. It looked pretty good. But they did manage to leave quite a bit of trees, bigger ones. I just want to keep it reasonably cleaned up. they had some pretty big equipment in here, because look at the size of the freaking ditch there. We got a culvert or two plugged up here too. Big silver maple. And now we're just about out again. That's all. That's my kindling forest right there. There's more kindling cedar in here than you shake a stick at now. Oh well. And I suspect a lot of these rocks were blown up and moved out of the field here. This is a wet spot right there. We'll just go slow and not rip it up. And there's apple trees all over the friggin' place down here. On this side. So I hope you folks enjoyed the trip anyway. Spring probably. Not sure when I'll be able to come back the next time. Now right there, if you knew the trees, they planted those trees with different colored, like red and blue and white, to represent the Union Jack. But I can't tell the difference, and I can't see it when I look at the map. I'm going to try to cut a trail through here next year to the road, coming through right that little gap right there. That's where the salt lick is, over on that side. That's why I wished I had one of those little vent tracks. Then I could climb up onto here, and if I had a little bush hog kind of a thing, and a bucket on the front, I could fix up a lot of the little potholes, and I could fix this field up so the guy will come back and get hay off it. They must be inside. Dogs can really hear good. Isn't that pretty? Over there. And that's the other guy's property. That's the piece I'd like to get next. course, I have to wait for the lottery to come in. I don't know why these guys didn't put the fence on the other side of this freaking tree and hammer it on. I know the day that they had some guy that wasn't too bright working for him. I don't know what the hell all that was about. So we could have a few bowls of soup, I guess. I don't know. It's one of these guys that lives out here, and they live in some little shack out in the middle of the woods. This guy, particular guy, I can't remember his name, but you'd see him walking down the road a lot. And he lived in a little hut that was no more than 6 feet high. And you'd see him walking to work or walking into Burtts' store all the time, and then I think people took pity on him and would give him, you know, something to eat, a little meal. He never had any teeth. Now, we got any mail here or not? No. No. Okay. So tomorrow is go and see the nurse about my feet. Drop Will off. Get some groceries and head her home. And like I say, thanks for coming along. And later, I gotta go up to Ted's and get my tire changed. Oh, the old lady drove over a rock the other day that was about the size, I don't know, must have been about 3/4 of an inch. It was too big to patch with little holes. So we got this puppy on there, which is what our winter tires look like. Okay, let's go in. I've had enough. I need a break. So thanks, folks, for coming along. Ooh, the big maple's hardly got any leaves left on it. All right.